Sankey from Crystal Computing. This demonstration will show us how we can use smart actions to execute and associate a Cognos report automatically in the OpenPages GRC platform. So currently the GRC platform does not contain an option to run and associate a Cognos report automatically. The attached report smart action will both execute the report and automatically associate it. An example use case is on completion of a risk assessment, an RCSA, execute and attach the RCSA summary report. Once completed, we expect to see a view in the RCSA of all the completed RCSAs using those attachments. So we should be able to click on download and open up the PDF. Let's take a look at the demonstration system to see how this is done. So here's our risk assessment. And if we scroll to the bottom, we can see previously completed one. So the last one done there was on the 18th of Jan. So the workflow has been configured for the RCSA so that on the last stage after review, where the user takes review complete, there will be an operation taken, the smart action execution, you can see the smart action engine here, with some parameters being passed to run the attached report and then running the risk assessment summary and various other parameters that are controlling how it gets executed. So let's take a look at the system in execution. It should be very simple. So we'll start the workflow, formal RCSA. We'll push it through the risk and control owners. At this stage, we could make changes to the risks if we wanted to. I'm not going to, but you can see we have 4 different risks associated, and those in turn will have their various controls. So in this case, I just want to say review complete, and it says a risk assessment summary will now automatically run and be associated to this risk assessment. So let's say continue. So this is where the Cognos report now is executing behind the scenes, and as we scroll down to our attachment section, we can see now today is January the 22nd, that this RA summary report dated with a date and time stamp has been automatically associated. Let's click on the download button, let's say keep, and then we'll open up the report. So there you can see the 4 risks along with their controls, and let's scroll further down. And we can also see we've got issues for risks. So the use case here is that the user doesn't have to execute and download or remember to do that, that we automatically want to take a snapshot of how that risk assessment looked at the end of the RCSA process. So we'll be using this smart action to do that. If we take a quick look at the configuration. So the smart action has 6 mandatory parameters and 4 optional. So as we saw on that workflow operation, it's attach report, the resource ID of the record we want to attach the report to, then it's the location and the name of the report, what we want to name the report, so in this case RCSA report with date and time, the output format we chose PDF, and then the attachment description that it appears with. Then we have some optional parameters. So one is if the report required a parameter to be passed, which it did, it needed the ID of the risk assessment. We can pass that in these 2 parameters. And then the next 2 are whether we have any optional attributes of the attachment. So I think perhaps we have attachment type. We can set that to say RCSA optionally. And then the last part of the configuration is the workflow operation, which we've already seen, which is attach report, passing those parameters to it. So hopefully that was useful. Any further information on smart actions, please contact myself, Ian Sankey, at ccsl.uk.com. Thank you.